Liver King was just arrested for terroristic threats against Joe Rogan. He was arrested actually going to Texas to try and fight the man.
After all that, we're just gonna make people pay that deserve it. Not many.
This guy's losing it.
Or four. I'll just say who they are.
This is a wild turn of events. I wasn't expecting him to fall out so hard after being called out for doing steroids. He lied about using steroids for years and then finally admitted it. And I think people have since lost interest in him because he was found out to be a fraud.
As you guys know by now, the liver bitch, that crazy little fucker piece.
I just gotta admire this guy's production. This was actually really slick. And this is really nice camera, really nice lighting and everything.
Shit. He went on a rampage like a maniac.
Oh, this dude's like huge too.
Induced, right? Threatening the life of Joe Rogan.
I love this.
We're gonna make Joe Rogan.
Wait, who is this guy again? We got permission from the Jon Bravo Films. I'm subscribing and liking. Thank you for letting me react to your video, Jon Bravo Films. This is great. This is a great video. My editor found this. Thank you, Archie. Appreciate you.
Hey, Big John, one of us, both of us.
Landing his dumbass in jail. Now there's people that think it's all an empty threat. He's not gonna do anything. He's not capable of doing anything, right? But no, I know the...
I can't, hold on. I gotta go back. Sorry, Johnny. If I had an eye tracker, you would know exactly. Every time I see this clip, I can't help myself. Brittany, come here. What's the first thing you see when you look at this?
What?
Come here. Yo, let him know. Yeah.
I see a butt.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
But no.
That's a cop. She's dressed good. Oh, lawnmower people are here, so bear with me.
I know the whole story behind the scenes. This asshole was at the Liver Ranch with all his employees, obsessing over Joe Rogan for years.
Yeah, it's wild.
People are thinking this is just a stunt.
Wasn't he on
social
Joe Rogan?
media. Empty words, he's not gonna do anything, right? But they don't know what's in the mind of this man, or what's not left of his mind, because I know what he's been doing. Copious amount of drugs, illegal drugs that he's been putting into his system.
More than just the steroids?
Experimenting with unapproved for humans.
So someone, when we were talking about this on stream yesterday, and someone was saying that looks like meth scratches, right? And look at his eyes. Oh my God, one pupil's bigger than the other. Is that edited? What the fuck?
Medical
bro, one pupil's bigger than the other. That's what.
Devices that alter the fucking mind. This asshole has been doing so many things that have fucked up his mind that has caused this behavior that we're seeing now. And that's probably why he's been daydreaming all day and night about my balls in his mouth, saying they're fine like a shamuta would do.
Johnny.
I love this guy.
Bravo. And
Johnny is actually mentioned by... They know each other, like legit. Okay, well, that makes this video extra interesting. I didn't know that aspect. So yeah,
balls like him.
And now, remember that box I showed you that he was carrying around with him to go to Austin, Texas, with Joe Rogan's face on it like a sick fuck? Do you guys know what was in that box? A gun.
Yeah.
And cash. Now tell me what he was up to, that sick fuck.
So yeah, I know. Some people are like, he's just gonna go fight. And why is he bringing a gun if he's just there to fight? That's wild. Why is it in a Joe Rogan box? That's wild. This was mentioned yesterday on stream too. Someone brought up why Alex Jones gets involved in this, because one of Alex Jones's employees was murdered by a psycho fan or hater or whatever. And so now all these guys are kind of on higher alert. And I think that's why this is being considered a terrorist threat, because we've already gone through this. And here we are, thankfully we stopped it before it happened, but here we are again.
So now let me explain the situation. It seems this asshole has a problem with everyone he thinks fucked up his career. Instead of looking himself in the mirror and say, hey, look,
typical
I look
creator.
like an asshole, he wants to blame everybody else, right?
That is literally like so many creators that I know. So many. They're like, YouTube is against me. Why aren't my videos getting views and stuff like that? And it's like, because you stopped impressing people. Like the way human beings there has to be a volume amount of them that want to continuously watch you. And if you do things that make them not want to watch you, the numbers start going down.
So he has an agenda in his sick mind. Don't forget it's drug induced.
Yeah.
To make everybody who he thinks did him wrong, make them pay. And he starts off by going after the producers and the directors of the Liver King documentary on Netflix. He's even going after their religion, the asshole.
Then we're gonna force people to fucking pay. And Joe fucking Snurlman, you'll pay. Your boss, Sheldon, the other fake Jew, he's gonna pay. Snurlman, who tried to attempt to direct a lie that they called the untold truth about a man that knows the truth.
Look at his eyes again. This one's still bigger. Is this from the same day, or is he still just on the same drugs? Because this pupil's bigger than this one. Like, it's 4 times bigger.
Enough to say, hey, you
is it always like that?
Jews, you're actually the fake ones, but not you fake Jews. What you're trying to do is be greedy and slime balls and put more fucking cash in your pocket out of not principle. Fake Jews do that. They wear hats. They call themselves Sheldon and Joe Snurlman.
This guy's out of his mind.
Then, of course, the main one is Joe Rogan, because he feels like he never put him on his podcast. He did him wrong, right? Then he goes after Vigorous Steve, Derek, and then me, because I did all those exposed videos on him.
Right.
And now he's fucked up in his mind. He thinks I talk shit about his wife. Meantime, she talks shit to me. She said I'm a filthy piece of shit, stealing my fucking lines, that Sharmuta.
And then after all that,
what does that mean?
we're just gonna make people pay. That's it. Not many, 3 of them, maybe.
No, you're not.
Or 4.
You're literally.
I'll just say who they are.
I feel like he genuinely does feel like it's other people's fault for the fall of his own career, but at the same time, he's uploading everything. So he's like, what's also important to him is that he's still getting views. And I think being unhinged is getting a lot of people to click on him, and the numbers are just clouding his mind just as much as the drugs are.
Primarily the fake Jews that I've already said. The more plates, more date.
Why is his eyes closed? That is some like, I'm fucked up. Like I can think, right? I've been there, dude. I've been that fucked up where you can still think and hear people, but you can't open your eyes. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like, bro, I know a bunch of you have been there, right? You're just like, yeah, you can sit there and have not 100% of a conversation, but you can have a coherent one for the most part. But your eyes must remain closed. If you open them, then you're gonna start feeling really sick. That's what he's doing.
And soon to be, that's what he's gonna be. Never a barbarian until he changes to become a better man. Vigorous. I don't even know his last name.
He is on.
Derek, I don't know his last name either. He's a more plates, more.
That's what it looks like to me.
Just disrespect the whole fucking gender. The whole gender. We're gonna make that guy pay. We're gonna make a few of those guys pay, and then Johnny Bravado or something, that guy who claims to be an investigative reporter, but he tried to pick a fight with
his name,
Queen, and so the world can make him pay whatever they think that is. But y'all know what he did, and I
just realized this guy's name is Johnny Bravo. That's fucking awesome. Like the full. I'm just thinking of the cartoon. Oh, mama.
Go any further than that. We don't need to break his fucking knees just because you can.
Language. Now, Archie, edit out all the bad words.
This guy's actually sick in the head because he's been on drugs, major drugs, okay? Then, the major one. You remember, I don't know if you remember because it was a long time ago, in the 40s and 50s, they used to do these experiments on kids who had autism or other types of problems, right? They used to have these shock therapy.
I love the sad music and these fucked up images, and then the dial. It's just from an editing perspective, it's kind of making me laugh, but I get it. You know, it adds more emotion and stuff to the video.
Machines that they would plug to their heads and shock the shit out of them, thinking that they can make them better, right?
I'm just laughing at the editing.
This asshole hired a private Sharmuta nurse to come to his house.
What's a Sharmuta?
Sharmuta would, right? To shock the shit out of him.
Am I saying a bad word when I say that? Sharmuta? Oh my God, I hope I don't get banned.
So besides all those drugs he's been putting in his system, he's doing that. So he's all fucked up in the head, and that's why we see his behavior online like this.
You can't buy this kind of stuff. They're serial numbers, not replicatable. not reproducible.
His
kind of
eyes.
stuff. Presents like that,
Look at
Joe Rogan.
One pupil bigger than
That's
the
how
other.
we do it in Texas, you know. That's real, man, kind of stuff. We're coming to Austin. We're about to leave. Aren't we, boy? Yeah. It's
He's
Monday.
leaving and he's
It's,
high.
8 o'clock-ish.
It is Thursday. This happened the week I'm a little bit late to it, but this happened this week. It's Thursday right now.
And we're coming. And so we'll see
Look at his
you
eyes.
soon. Real tension I have with you. Real fucking beef. Yeah. Real beef. It's a real fight, yeah. And there comes bearing a, see if I can, you want to see just a little, I might watch that. Oh, I don't want, I wish, if I can live stream, that's what we'll do from now on. We're getting in.
Oh my God, what a stupid
family card.
Bro, you're gonna get arrested. Like, this guy is so out of his mind. He's not being rational. Like, he's literally out of his fucking mind. In his head, he's gonna get away with all this.
Unraveling ourselves. Fist bump pound, lock it down.
Looks like he's doing okay. He's getting in that. What is that?
Now, because
G-Wagon?
he's fucked up in the mind and he thinks all of us need to pay, right? I'm going to show you here on the screen something we missed.
I love
Look
this
at
guy's
that
voice.
fucked up box, okay? I'm going to slow down this footage after.
This guy's like snake charming me. It's his voice. He sounds like a fucking. He sounds like a gangster from one of those old gangster movies, like not The Godfather, but like Goodfellas or Casino, right? He even looks like it. He looks and sounds like he needs to be in fucking Casino 2, you know? The son of fucking whatever, I don't know.
After I play it one time. Now look at it slowed down and look closely what's in that fucking box. It's a gun.
It's a pew pew.
On top of cash, like he thinks he's in the fucking mob. I don't know what he was going to do with this fucking cash. But he took that box, okay? He says it's a present, a gift for Joe Rogan, and he takes it with him to Austin, Texas while he's in the fucking hotel.
Family car. My boys, my queen, our dogs. We come bearing gifts. Gifts for those that deserve it. See you here in a minute. That's how we do in Texas. Welcome to Texas, Joe Rogan. Oh, you forgot? Oh, you thought I was coming to you.
His food on his lip.
Oh,
What is it? Ew, or something came out of his mouth and it's on his lip.
Now,
Gross.
the reason, remember I was saying in my last video, I said the SWAT team was out there all day for many hours because they were worried. This guy was fucked up in the head on drugs. They knew he had that gun, and I'm not confirming this, that he had even more guns and weapons in there. They wanted to make sure the scene wasn't going to turn worse before they got him, convinced him, right, like a scene out of the movie, to get his ass outside so they could take him to fucking jail. Now, how do I know all this shit, right? Well, when this was all going down, I had communication through my source.
Dude, this guy fucking reeks. I could just tell. I don't think this guy showers at all. Maybe hopefully he washes his balls, but holy shit. This, just imagine, bro. This guy looks like not just like stinky, but like ripe. This guy looks like he's ripe. I don't know if you've smelt that foul, almost soap-like ripeness from the stinkiest people, but that's what this guy looks like he smells like.
Sources of people that were on the scene during this whole fucking fiasco, okay? And saying that, in a future video, I'm gonna get former employees who don't work there anymore to share some of the stories so you guys can really know what happened in that sick liver bitch ranch in Texas. Because I'm telling you right now, the shit that was going down over there, this fucker's probably gonna end up in a psycho ward.
Queen starts to
jail.
tell me about this character, Johnny Bravo or something.
You know his
And
name.
she's like, yeah. And then she says something about Johnny.
Bro, this guy, has this hoodie ever been washed? Ever. Let alone this man.
Bravo. And she's like, yeah, he's responding. And I said, oh, good, that's good. And I said, you're not responding, right? And she said, yeah, I did. And I said, oh, Queens probably don't have to do that with slime balls like him. And so then Queen, I say, hey, don't respond anymore to this guy, okay? And she's like, well, and I said, okay, just read me the last, whatever you said last, whatever he said last. And she kind of
pretty into themselves, huh?
And then he tries to hide behind his doing bad. He tries to justify it with his title. He's an investigative reporter. That's what he is. So it's his job to take information that wasn't true to begin with. And it's his job. That's my job.
It's his job to show you as your insane self, because it's interesting, because we want to know. Because, yeah, you are an interesting figure, Liver King. Okay. And like their argument is like he's riding the wave of their success. But that's how these stories are told, bro. You do crazy shit, and then someone like Johnny tells the story by just showing people what you're fucking saying for the most part. Like, honestly, like you are this guy. Oh my God, this guy, I mean, I don't know why I feel like I'm even trying to reason with the guy. You know, like he's never going to see this, but I'm just frustrated with this guy. He's so like main character. It's crazy. Like, there's ego. I got ego. All right. I'm good as fuck at YouTube. I got an ego. This is different. This is like main character of fucking all time.
As a real man that I am, I'm a real man, right? You gotta respect me, he says in the comments. You have to respect me. I'm a real man. And then you hide behind your fake metaphor of a title. I'm an investigative journalist. You gotta respect me. It's my job. And then I told my wife, hey, you know what you should do? You should do one last comment. You should do one last comment. You should tell him, since he said what his job is, it's his job to do that, not to be a man or true to his principle of man, respect maybe another man, but he did his job, right? That's real proud. He's proud of that. We're not going to parent him, so why don't you just let him know he did a good job. Fist bump pound.
Guys, thanks for watching. Please hit like on my video.
You got it. I'm subscribed, and oh, I already liked it. Did I? Yeah, I did. Here we go. Uses his dog. Oh, he just kicked. Okay, well, we got to blur that. We can't show him kicking a dog, but he did kick that dog. Yeah, oh yeah, here's his belly button. Isn't that weird? All right, we'll just end it on his belly button. That's where I'm going to end my video. Behold.